Hey Pisces, welcome to your reading. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. I'll leave information about what decks of cards I'm using in the description box, along with how to contact me for personal readings, okay guys? So let's see, Pisces. I've kept these chakra part of the cards separate so that we can see which one of the chakras needs healing in order to, if this reading resonates with you, you can clear this chakra and it can help you get more clarity on the situation. Solar plexus chakra, okay? That's the chakra about, you know, having more confidence and like, I can do this, and where your intuition, trusting your gut feeling here. And then we have power, that's the strength card. Material and spiritual prosperity, and we have passion ignites. Okay, so here I feel like the strength here is in your individuality, right? It's in the power, it's in everything you've been through, and through all the healing, through all your experience. That's where your power comes from. That's what the healing is about, learning to let go of what doesn't serve you and embracing that gives you strength and power, okay? And the material and spiritual prosperity. It's like these two things might combine for you. So you come onto your spiritual path, you'll find success in following your creative instinct here. Okay, so that will be the more you develop spiritually, the more prosperity, material it comes to you as well. And passion ignites. So I feel like this might be what you've been waiting for, this passion. Let's see. Why did I say this is what you might have been waiting for? Maybe a job offer, but it's something, you know, if you're passionate about it and you feel it in your soul, in your gut, just trust it and go for it here, okay? With your present being about material and spiritual prosperity. The two are tied together. So let's see here. 10 of Cups, okay. And I spoke of, you know, the power card, you know, things coming to an end, going through challenges, loving, learning to let go, loving again, things like that, okay? So this speaks of a change in, you know, a romantic relationship that came to an end. Somebody you had a lot of love for with the 10 of Cups. Somebody you was very happy with here. A cycle came to an end. But it gave you that power, right? So this is where, you know, your spiritual awakening happened. And I say that because I'm looking at her here and, you know, the light shining on her. 2 of Swords. So, okay, so you're at this point now where you feel like you need more information before making a decision. If you look at her from the other 2 of Swords, did I say 2 of Cups or did I just think it? Anyway, 2 of Swords. If you look at her compared to the others, her eyes are open, right? She's still crossing her arms across her chest. So again, she could be like trying to protect herself from any more hurt, or it's just this defensive stance because she feels like she doesn't have all the information. But learning to trust, you know, your emotions, all these 10 of Cups here, your God-given spiritual gift will serve you. That's where you have the power. So don't be afraid to use your spiritual gift, your intuition, whatever it is that's uniquely about you. Don't be scared to use it. Okay, because you know how to do so, Pisces, in a very loving way. So I feel like here you're questioning, you know, am I on the right path? Do I have all the information? Do I need more information before making the decision? But it's kind of bringing you to a decision, right? Because no movement is a decision. You're deciding not to move, but it's this indecision that's sort of getting in the way, that's holding you back here. Like, should I go for it? Shouldn't I? The Hermit. Okay, so look for the answers within. Don't look outside yourself for the answers. This is a lot of soul searching you've been going through. But I feel like you have the answers. I feel like you could be reaching out and finding people in your own spiritual community. You may need a spiritual mentor to develop your own spiritual, powers there as well. Because the Hermit can be a teacher as well. So you may be questioning, do I need a teacher? Should I just trust my own gut? Things like that. For some of you, it may be that you're indecisive about a Virgo or even maybe a Leo. And you want things to change with this person. You just feel like you don't have all the information out there, right? But we can never have all the information out there. Sometimes we've just got to jump with the fool, right? To change things. We've got to trust that what we've learned right now, because it shows you've learned a lot from whatever this situation was, in your past. You've learned a lot and you've grown a lot and experienced a lot spiritually. So trust yourself here. And I feel like the only thing that's holding you back right now is this indecision from propelling you forward here and allowing that passion to ignite, right? Because you might feel like, well, maybe people, if I'm going to write a book about things that I love, people might not be interested in it, but they will be, okay? You've just got to take the chance to turn things around here. Put yourself out there. With the Ace of Wands, definitely. The Knight of Pentacles. So you're being slow and cautious. This could be somebody coming towards you here who's been very slow coming forward. So maybe 2 years as it'll land on the Two of Swords. So you may not have seen this person for 2 years. And that's because the action they've been taking towards you has been very slow or non-existent. They've been focused on their own journey at the moment, okay? Now it seems you're in their thoughts and they don't know what's going on with you. They just don't. But if you haven't spoke for 2 years, why would you know what's going on with somebody? That person doesn't even exist anymore. So maybe you're questioning or they're questioning, will they like the new me? And maybe that's what's held them back because 2 years is a long time. A Three of Wands. So it seems you or your soulmate was waiting for this person that's taken a long time, but you're now starting to question, am I waiting in vain? Am I waiting in vain for your love here? Because they've taken 2 years or maybe even 3, maybe even 8, 6 or 1, right? Maybe 10. Gosh, I hope not. But you're like, I don't want to wait in vain for your love. If I know they're 100% coming, I'm happy to wait for them. But, having to trust your spiritual path is a test in itself, right? But they seemed focused back here, so somebody seems focused on the past, but very cautious in approaching. But it seems like they're coming with the Three of Wands. Good news is on its way. I feel like you've done the spiritual work and you just need to remain in that faith. I think that song, I Don't Want to Wait in Vain, says eventually in the song that I'm still waiting or something. I'm still waiting here. But I feel like somebody, because you get to that point in your spiritual development with the Hermit, and up here we see spiritual prosperity, you get to that point where you're like, I'm ready to move on with my life. Because you get that self-respect back and that self-love back, and you're like, I don't want to wait in vain for somebody if they're not coming. This person has also been on their own spiritual path here and is very cautious about approaching you because they don't know you anymore and you don't know them because you've both changed and developed and grown. A wonderful thing, but it's just like you just need to get to know each other again and trust the process, right? Two of Cups. Sorry, I just thought as well here, it may be that you're ready to date again, but you're being overly cautious in putting yourself out there because you're like, is it the right thing to do? Is it the right time? And I feel like you'll never know until you jump, and we're not supposed to know everything, and that's the Two of Swords. So Two of Cups, If I said Two of Cups up there, this is why. This is a soulmate coming towards you, taking their time, like I said, because they have their own path, right? You're mirroring each other. So you've been on your path of healing and gaining your strength back and learning to love yourself again, and on your spiritual quest. So have they. So this is a soulmate. You know, maybe you feel like I'm waiting in vain for anybody new to come into my life. Nobody's coming, or I'm waiting in vain for a past person to come into my life here. And you don't want to wait in vain. Ace of Wands, I said that as well. That's all you need is that communication, right? Maybe if you communicated with your ex, or that's what might be coming up, and said, hey, I'm still into you. Maybe they would know it's safe to come forward. Or if it's somebody new, maybe if you said, hi, my name is, you know, they would know it's okay to come forward. And you see, we have this Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands now, building up to this beautiful new beginning with a soulmate. Four of Wands, right? You could be seeing the 11-11 here. The Hanged Man. Yeah, so again, that feeling of being stuck with the Hangman, like, or not even seeing everything. You've got to see things differently, right? So a new perspective on this situation would be, look how amazing I've done. Yes, this relationship happened and ended, and I gained this beautiful strength from it, and I found my soul family, my spiritual community where I feel like I belong, and a lot has happened, but I'm feeling good. Because Mercury is in retrograde, it will bring up feelings like this. So if we look back and we say, you know, I was hurt and they never came back, and, you know, we can make ourselves feel down in this time. But if you look at it like, you know, it's going to be worth the wait, because I'm going to be at a place where I'm ready, I'm happy, willing to love and open to love and passion. And so will my soulmate be when I meet them or when they come back. So taking your enlightenment to the next step, learning to love without condition. The Nine of Cups. Everybody has got this reading. If you see my videos today, it automatically picks a thumbnail by itself, YouTube, to put a picture on the front, and nearly every video has had on this Nine of Cups. You know, all the hard work we've put in, it's now going to be rewarded to us. Your wish will be granted. So if you want to meet somebody new, that's what's coming. You just got to take into evaluation what you've learned on your spiritual journey about loving yourself, about how to manifest things into your life, and know that you don't have to chase it, that it's coming to you. All you desire can be yours here. And remember to clear your solar plexus chakra as well, guys. That will help you a lot, because it's about trusting your gut instinct. And if you trusted your gut instinct before and you felt it failed you in some way, you might not trust it as much now. So clear it and let that energy go. Good luck, guys.